Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. And what is this video about? Well, I'm going to try and make a 90s rave banger in just one instance of sampler. Why am I doing that? Well, I thought it would be a fun challenge to overcome. There'll be some tricky limitations in there we'll have to deal with. Maybe they'll lead to some interesting results. I don't know. And I thought it just would be fun to, I suppose, try and imagine how tracks were made around that time. Whenever I listen to sort of old rave from kind of 90 to 95, I always sort of imagine that they've just chucked a load of sounds into one sampler and they're all laid out on the keyboard and they're just kind of programming them in, really, and then they call it a day. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But that guess has led me to make this decision that I'm going to see how much of a track I can make in one instance of sampler in 2024 with one of the most comprehensive DAWs around. So let's see, shall we? Where is sampler? Where is sampler? We probably will be able to do quite a bit. We're going to be spending a lot of time in this window and around here and all this stuff. So I've prepared a little pool of old school rave stuff, things like this. Yeah, this type of stuff. My goodness me. Ooh, a little jazzy ride, a hard 808 down thing. Pretty good. Just on a pad. It's a little loud. We're going to need a pad, obviously. And that one as well, which is like from, I don't know, is it like an emu sample or something? Or and we got a think break, we got the Blowfly Sesame Street thing, and and a couple of bongos as well. So where do I want to start? Well, I guess let's start with the Blowfly. Let's have a listen to this. All right, I know that I want to start it there, so let's set one here. All right, and then let's drag all of this. Let's make a loop. I'm going to cheat a little bit and do a bit of the editing in the clip editor. I'm not going to go for too much authenticity. But all right, so let's just drag that into here. And right, so we're going to run into a whole ton of stuff because whilst the sampler has up to 32 voices of polyphony and indeed polyphonic modulation, we've kind of only really got one envelope. We could potentially apply... No, we couldn't. I was going to say we could apply another envelope to stuff. But yeah, I'm going very quick and dirty for the sake of... if it's an entertaining experience to try and do it using some old school methods. So anyway. Okay, we can go a bit louder with that, I think. So I'm going to maybe, okay, so I'm going to get the sample here, which is, this is one of the things, if you do some of the editing in the clip editor, when you drop it into an instrument, it kind of retains the start and end point, which is very useful. So I'm going to move the root note down to maybe C0. And I'm going to pull in the key range here. So where's C0 on my keyboard? Go down a bit. No, there it is. Right, the key on the filter is on. That's always on. I don't know why. No one uses that. Right. Okay, so let's just start by programming in like a couple of bangs of this. What am I on? C0. So we'll do one of these, and let's just see what that's like. Okay, let's legato those. Okay. Too slow for 150, so we're going to go to the sample tab. We're going to get the root note. That's too fast. That's too. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're banging already. Oh God, I'm going to have to drink some tea. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so I'm going to take a copy of that. I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm going to move that one up a semitone, but I'm going to move the start position to the snare, roughly. And then what I should get is a... I'm going to have to move the root note up as well. Let's see what we get here. So I'm just going to do like a... Let's draw one of those in there. Oh my, that was way too early. Okay. Okay, let's just come in a little bit on here. Right. So... All right, cool. Now let's bring in the think. Where's that think? Let's pull in the think. Hang on a minute. Let's have a quick look at the think in here and see. Wow, that is a loud think. Yeah, okay, let's take that. Command L, loop that, and let's drag that in here. And I'm going to put this on D0. So I'm going to grab the root note here and move that down to there. You probably can't see. It's very small, but it's there. And I'm going to basically do the same thing. Pitch this so that it's in time. No time stretch, no warping, none of that. No. We're transposing. Okay, so let's draw in a similar pattern on this. Something like that. And legato those. Okay, let's see what's... Okay. Oh, turn that one off. Right. Okay, we can solo the sample here. It's a bit fast, I think. Perfect. That's it. Done. Job done. And we can pan them if we want. Pan the think over there if we want, or pan it over there. Oh, it doesn't do it. It does it on the MIDI re-trigger. Okay, let's put it in the middle now. So, and then I want to do the same thing here. I want to duplicate that and move that up, and indeed move the root note up a bit, and then just glide that over there so that I can have the snare. Because I might just want to do the snare sometimes, you know. Okay. Right, let's bring in the pad. The pad I'm going to put here. I'm going to put the pad... Oh, what's it done there? That's interesting. Oh, it's grabbed a strange loop point right there. I don't want that. That's maybe metadata. Okay, so let's put the root note for the pad on C1. And bring the range down here like this. So we won't run into triggering more than one sample at once. Yeah, already we're there, aren't we? Okay. All right, let's duplicate this out a bit. 4 bars. And let's vibe with the pad. This is what's really good about like people sampling chords and pads and playing them up and down the keyboard, is that you get this sort of rave transposition where I don't know, I'll never know if it was on purpose or if it was just an accident, but it's actually really incredibly musical because you're kind of transposing a chord around, so it's actually really jazzy. Whoops. It was probably by accident, but I like to think that someone was thinking, yeah, that's well jazz. Right, let's put this. What was I doing? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, okay. Right. I need my click. Okay. Next time round, people, get ready. Get ready. Here we go. We're in the rave. We're in the rave. Let's go. Yes. The best performance of my life. Right, what's that little one there? Get rid of you. Right, they are all pretty much on the grid, I think. Let's quantize them up. Yes. Okay, I'm probably going to have to make a decision about the velocity. So I'm going to pull them all down and give them all a velocity of something like 100, 100, 100. Because I might want to use the velocity later, but it's currently set to 0. Okay, let's set it to 45. Oh, that's much, much louder. Okay, then I'll set the velocity to something like 64. And I'll try and maintain that as I go. 64. Oh, this is fiddly. Come on, 64. There we go. There we go. Yeah. The bass, the 808. Let's bring in the 808 now. And so, gosh, would it make sense to put this down the bottom? Okay, let's do that. Let's put the root note for this on C -1, and then we've got a good 2 octaves of bass to play around with. Let's pull that key range down there. Okay, so I'm down here. Oh my goodness me. Selecting the notes and pressing 0, and I'm going to quantize these guys down here. Boom. Yes. So the envelope, we've got to be careful with our envelope. I'm going to keep the sustain up. So if I want notes to kind of, you know, have lots of sustain, then I've got to draw it in. We can't be drawing in like little 16th notes. We've got to draw in the note that we want it to go to last for, which is not how I would normally do things. Okay. And we have to stay at 150, because if we change the tempo, we are screwed. Okay, sweet. Okay, let's put that wah thing in. Oh my goodness me, what's going on here? Right, okay, what have I done? Oh my God, how far up does this go? Let's maybe make it medium size. There we go. Okay, let's pull this down to... I need to make sure I've got enough space for all the other samples. Okay, let's go up an octave. This might sound shit, I don't know. I'm going to put it in anyway, I don't care. This is already a foolish idea. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so I think, I'm not really thinking ahead, but like I think probably what I'm going to do is just sort of put all the samples in, make like one loop. Why is it recording these little, what are these little strange things here? Go away. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to make a sort of loop with all the ideas in, and then pull it apart, really. So what have I got left? These 2 bongos. All right, let's just maybe put these 2 bongos in. Let's put those in. Oh, what's going on here? I need to drag that. Right, okay, in there like that. We'll put these on C4 and C#4. I can select these, go distribute ranges equally, and then they are... Oh, where are they? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is good, yeah. Oops. I did Command F, not Command D. It's right next to D. Okay. Oh, that wah is just so silly. Very loud. Okay, let's get all our samples again and get the velocity on 64. There we go. Oh, I've got the jazz ride as well. Let's put the jazz ride in. So I'm just going to hide the meters a second and put the ride in here. This can go just anywhere, really. Let's just put this on D. Yeah, I mean, this is incredibly fiddly. I wouldn't actually recommend doing this at all. Don't know why I even did. Okay. Right, where's that ride? There it is. Okay. Quantize those. Legato them. So if we want to set the volume, we can just set the velocity. So I'll pull the velocity slightly lower for this one, maybe 28. Yeah. Okay, so let's maybe think about some structure now. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. So where is the pad? The pad is this thing. Okay, so I'm actually going to mute everything except the pad. Right, okay. Let's just mute everything except the pad. There we go. Right, so let's just call this intro pad. We probably need like some fluttery birds, don't we? Sure, I can find some bird sounds later on. Okay, let's duplicate this and bring in the first bunch of breaks. Yeah. And then maybe I think we'll, for the next bit, bring in the sub. Yeah. Actually, this isn't a bad way to, it's all in one clip. You just mute and unmute things. For this next, okay, for this next bit, I'm going to take out the breaks or just mute them. And then for the next bit, we'll maybe bring back in the breaks, but mute the pads. Maybe bring in the ride as well. It's a little quiet, maybe. Bring the volume up to like -8, maybe. Okay, let's have another one, and this time we'll bring the pads back. Probably 8 p.m, 9 p.m. rave banger. This is sort of just when maybe people are arriving. I think you're trying to get everyone warmed up. They haven't taken their little magic tablets yet. What, mate? You want one? Safe. Or mate, I've got your water, mate. No, that comes later. What's that thing down there? Oh, that's the bass. Okay. Okay, let's bring back the bongos. And then for this one, we'll bring back the wah. Okay. Now I'm starting to get bored. And I haven't even started the song yet. So let's take... this. Mute that. And maybe bring in, let's mute the... Yeah. Oh, I just love it. You can't beat a funky break, can you? It's the stuff of life. So where am I going to put that hard? Where is it? What is it? Oh, I haven't used these yet. Yeah. Okay, let's bring this one in. We got to use this one now. So we'll put the root note for this one on C5 and maybe a range of like here to here. We've only got a couple of samples left and we've got a good few octaves. I think we'll be all right. So where are we now? Right. Okay, I'm ready. I'm in the zone. Yeah. Don't know why that when that was an octave higher, it sounded so bad. Why did that just happen? An octave too high, maybe? Okay, right, this is too loud, so we're going to have to turn it down with the velocity. This is a very strange way to work, but I'm having a good time. No, too quiet. I'll bring that back down. Okay. Yeah, we need one of those as well. That's got to go in. And this is going to be like pew, 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 pew. Let's put this up to C7. Actually, I'm just going to use it as a one shot. It doesn't matter. It can just go on that key. All right. Which is this one? Yeah. Okay, here we go. It doesn't really work at all. But I don't care. It's got a charm. Oh yeah, let's put that in as well over the bass. In there, maybe down there? Yeah, okay. I think it's pretty much in tune. Let's move the root note up to, where are we now? D sharp. Okay, that'll do. None of it makes any sense. I don't care. Okay, I'll make a copy of this. They're all called intro pad. That was kind of silly. Anyway, going to bring back the ride for this one. Oh, this one. And the bongos. Okay, I think maybe I'm going to try something with the breaks now. Something a little bit more adventurous. Gosh, the click's a bit loud. Where's the click? Ow! There we go. Right, I've lost my brakes. Oh. Yeah, I want to do something like that. That's, Gosh, they're loud. Right, let's turn these down. 64. Actually, no, let's pull them all the way down. Oh, bollocks. Let's pull them all the way down and then up to 64. Okay, these need tightening up. Tighten up with the drummer. Okay, we need to legato the... Whoops, not that one. Let's legato these. Yeah. These need to come down. Okay, I'm just going to stick a limiter. I should have done this at the start. I apologize, YouTube. I forgot to put a limiter on my master track. I'm going to get comments now. Oh, you hurt my ears. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun of people complaining about that. It is a legitimate concern. Please do your best to give your ears a break. Avoid the long exposures to loud noises. These things are important. I feel like I need one of those. I could just do it with my mouth. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a copy of this, but in this one, I'm going to pull down the chants on everything. And then flip-flop between the two of them. So let's give all of these MIDI notes a chance of 40%. I wish you could just type this in. This is... Okay, it's very fiddly. Right, so now let's listen to this. Yeah. Yeah, and then I'm going to follow action between these two. So they sort of flip-flop. Back and forth. So I'll just set this to other, turn follow action on, turn linked off, and say like half a bar and legato, and then we'll get something like this. Okay. All right, so now I need to actually think about what I'm going to do to arrange this. So what's this? Okay, so let's call this pad breaks. Let's go to this one now. Okay, we'll call this pad breaks bass. Actually, I could. This is actually kind of interesting because one clip is just the whole thing. So all I've got to do is just manage all of these clips. I don't have to like multi-track, worry about sends and all that stuff. Oh, let's just all go back to the 90s. Let's not. What's this? Okay, so this is pad bass. Okay, this is breaks ride. Break ride. What's this? Okay, this is break pad ride. What's this? Okay, this is break pad ride bongo. What's this? Okay, this is chop, chop, chop. All right, so I think I will record this all to the arrange page. I'm going to turn these off. Okay, let's go back to the start and hit record and start our rave banger. I'm going to have to click on because it helps me stay on the one. It's important to be on the one.
Fucking 3 PM, I fucking want it, man. Fucking let's go. Oh, I'm gonna fucking shit myself.
They didn't have rises or drops in these days. It was just move on to the next thing as quickly as possible. There we go. Or maybe they did. I don't know. We'll let this go a little bit. Let them have a little bit of a dance. Then we'll move on to the next bit. I'm actually bouncing in my chair. This is fun. Okay, next bit. Oh, it's back to this again. Oh, okay. Now, we heard this earlier. We've got something new coming. Yes, it's the bongo. The bongo comes in. Here we go. Bongo. Yeah. Trying to do a rave whistle. Okay, bongo wah. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop to the pad bass for a little break to bring in the hardcore section, so we'll do that now. Let's just go straight into the hardcore. None of this. Yeah. It's good. I'm having fun. Okay, next bit. Ride and bongo. Okay, next bit. Choppy bit now. Oh, it's a remix. It's a remix in the song. Oh. This won't actually come out in the tape because this is all probability. It's not actually capturing. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's go back to the pad and the bass. And then maybe we'll go for the breaks now and the bass, yeah. And I think we'll wrap it up now. Maybe we'll go back to the breaks without the bass. Give the DJ something to mix with. Or maybe go to the break and the ride. Yeah. I don't need the metronome anymore now, I'm done. Stop. Oh. All right. There's our song. There's our 90s rave banger made only in one sampler. And I'd say it's pretty good. I'm going to save this now. Let's go collect all and save. Yes. Okay, I've saved that. I've called it 90s rave banger in one sampler. What could we do? We could maybe try and we could bit crush it a little bit. Maybe give it like a 12-bit sound. It's hard to tell the difference. You go down to 8. You can hear it a little bit. Let's try like 12 bits. Let's say like 24,000. Oh, that's 240,000. Maybe that might just give it a bit of... I think that pad's too loud. Where's the pad? Okay, we can mix. We can do a bit of mixing here. Pull this down to -3. And maybe a bit of glue compressor. Not too much though. Because back in the 90s, people were compressing sensibly. They weren't doing any of this pumping, pumpity pump. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I like a bit of pump. So this is what's going to happen now if we start to play with the envelope of the whole thing. We can actually kind of change the whole song completely because everything's happening in one instrument. We get this. Where's the song gone? It's disappeared. Even that's kind of got something about it. That'll be more interesting where there's more stuff. See, I would maybe think about making that a section, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it in as it was. We'll keep the sustain up, yeah. Oh, the release is too high. We don't want too high release. Turn the filter off. We don't need the filter. Let's go to the choppy bits. That's the pitch bend. So if you do the pitch bend, it's on everything. Kind of funny. We could let's whack the pitch bend up like all the way up. Oh, it is all the way. No, it's not. Let's go up to +2 octaves. Actually, maybe we could maybe end the song like that. Let's end the song with like a pitch drop. Let's consolidate this and maybe find that in the MIDI pitch bend. Okay, let's maybe apply a little bit of curve there. Go from here, please. All right. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm done with that. So 40 minutes, we made a 90s rave banger in one sampler, possibly like how they might have done it in the 90s. Although I can't be sure because I was a little late to the party. I didn't start getting into electronic music until about 99, 2000. And by that point, you know, rack mount samplers were maybe beginning to be on their way out and people were going towards the computer because things like Reason and Fruity Loops and Ableton and Buzz Tracker and trackers as well and all that stuff were starting to come in. And people were going, I'd imagine, people were starting to go towards the PCs and the Macs, having come from maybe like Ataris and stuff like this. So unfortunately, I'm just a little bit not quite that generation. And also I was listening to guitar music in the 90s anyway, because I was a teenager. I wasn't a teenage raver. I was a 20s raver. So that's it. Perhaps with a little bit more time and perseverance, I could have done some more exciting stuff, but I didn't want to. I wanted it to be a bit kind of rough and ready and simple and, you know, just straight down to business. Okay, so there you go. That is my 90s rave banger in one instance of sample in Ableton Live. I'm going to go and put this now on my Patreon, where you can download this if you want. If you join, you can support me financially. It all goes into making this content, stuff like this, and other things as well. There's community things going on there, and I'm trying to post an Ableton Live set every day in January. Whether this one is included or not, I don't know. I'll see how I feel later. But I'm going to post as much as I can so that you'll get more than your money's worth. All right. Have fun and see you next time. Bye.